Highway 371 construction began on May 5th and isn't expected to be done or completed until late October later this year. Our reporter Matthew Freeman spoke with officials and business owners in Hackensack, the city that sits right on Highway 371, to see how the first few weeks of construction has affected the town.
Hackensack, Minnesota is home to many things. That's at least according to the many signs in town. And the city's nickname is the home of Paul Bunyan's sweetheart, Lucette. This quiet town of just 294 people, though, might get a bit noisy, as multiple construction projects are happening throughout the town, most notably the Highway 371 construction, as that highway serves as the main route in the community.
This year in Hackensack, it's the summer of construction, if you will.
The reconstruction of Highway 371 has been a minor inconvenience for those from Northland traveling to the cities or vice versa, but for the residents and business owners of the Hackensack area, they may think a bit differently.
There's excitement. But there's also a bit of nervousness involved in that.
For Hackensack Hardware and Lumber, one of the biggest revenue generators for the city that sits right along Highway 371, there was a big concern over how they would receive their deliveries.
The way the curb and gutter and sidewalks are going to work, we were going to lose the point for all of our delivery trucks. So we had to find a way to move that to allow the trucks to load and unload, which we were able to come to a great workaround with the state. So we now have our block yard, we call it, in back, as 8 inches of concrete would be perfect for loading and unloading.
For the business owners of the downtown area, even though detours take travelers right through downtown, they are worried drivers will see the detour and avoid the town entirely.
So we've done a lot of campaigning to just promote the businesses, promote the town, and make sure that people know that business is open in Hackensack. You can see I'm wearing a button right here, and so this button costs $5, but then you can scan the QR code and see what the weekly deals are.
And it seems the town's strategy is working so far.
We saw a little impact on traffic. I think people didn't realize you could actually drive through town, so they were taking the detour. Now things have settled down a little bit. People have realized that they can still come through town.
Business owners of the downtown Hackensack area are even saying they are seeing more foot traffic with new and returning customers.
Since we've opened this season, we've noticed that things are mostly the same, and in some cases, because of the detour, we're actually seeing a little bit of an increase in traffic.
It almost seems like it's a positive thing for us, because a lot of people are coming in and saying, wow, we really like being rerouted by your businesses. We didn't know these businesses were here before.
City officials and business owners all seem to believe the construction is ultimately a good thing for the town that will help drive more tourists and revenue to the city. But those same people are also saying it will be detrimental to the city if drivers stop going through Hackensack due to the construction.
They need your patronage in this town. We're getting it all done this year, so everybody, the fatigue will be all over, and next summer we won't have anything to deal with.
We are open, we're all open. Yes, it might be a little tough to get to at times, but it'll be well worth it, because if you want all the local businesses here next summer and beyond, supporting us this summer is super important.
Mayor Bill Kennedy believes that none of the construction should get in the way of any of the events that the town may hold in the future, including Sweetheart Days, the chainsaw carving event, and the weekly Take a Kid fishing event starting Tuesday, June 10th. Reporting in Hackensack, I'm Matthew Freeman, Lakeland News.
Now, Mayor Kennedy also told Lakeland News that the only event to be canceled so far is the weekly flea market hosted by Sacred Heart Catholic Church.
Lakeland News is a nonprofit news organization. Donate to Lakeland PBS today to support your local news team.